Yo, what's up, guys? This is Pat, and today I want to welcome a former student of mine who took the TextGame Mastermind program a little bit more than 2 years ago. And let's hear his success story, how he was able to, having sex with over 110 women just from online in this a little bit more than 2 years. And warmly welcome, man. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, Pat.
We just want to hear a little bit about your backstory, about your background, about your struggles, your limited beliefs, that especially for like when you reach a certain age, you have this limited belief of, oh, online dating might not work for me anymore. I'm maybe too old and you have to look like a model, etc.
Yeah, so my name is, I'm 36 years old and I live in Germany. And to my background, I discovered pickup like in 2008. In 2014, I was in a relationship until 2020, and after that it was like I had everything forgotten what I've known before, and I started from zero. Then I made a mentoring program at another famous company, and the promises from the advertising was like, okay, when you do this mentoring, you are skyrocketing results, and so I decided to join them. But after that, I thought it would change my life, but after that, it was like not this breakthrough I thought what it should be. And then I was skeptical about other coachings, and then in this mentoring, I met a guy who was sympathetic to me, and so we changed WhatsApp. And after a while, he told me that he made a boot camp at yours, and after 2 months ago, then he said he also made an TextGame Mastermind. The thing is, all coaches say, okay, don't do online because it doesn't work. You need to look like a model or something like that. So I had many concerns about online game.
So you've never tried online dating before, or
quite after, I think 3 months after the breakup of my relationship, I tried like 1 week, but with shitty pictures and no game, and it was a complete disaster. And so it was that I thought, okay, the coaches may be right that online does not work. So
how was your first impression of the coaching?
I was in this Telegram group, and there were the other guys which are at this time in the mastermind, and they post like messages and how many women they are texting, and it was like, okay, for me it was a new world.
What would you say to guys like when were your like first results already, like were first results visible, like I'm meaning like dates, when you did go on dates, which
Yeah, I think the first date was about 5-6 days after the start of the text game, and then it built up like the dates came then after that very fast in a row, and so it was like 3 dates in a week. At one day I had 3 dates at one day. That was very hard. If I want to have dates, I can have dates. Three a week or so. Sometimes it's surreal because it's like I have the dating life I wanted ever before, but it's on the one side it's now common to me, but on the other side it's like it's only 2 years ago from this change. What can happen if you have the tools in online game and you know what you are doing, and how easy it is when you know what you're doing. Yeah.
And it's also done with a few texts. So because many guys are thinking you have to text with a girl like over weeks and over a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you maybe share some success stories?
Yeah, I think it's hard to pick one because I think the journey never ends. But like the whole two years, I would say, is a big success story when you compared it before the mastermind. I had sex in my life with like, I think 16 women. And at the end of 2022, from the beginning from the mastermind, I think it was in May to December, it was like I had more sex with more girls in this short period of time, like in my entire life before. So, and the first thing, a big goal in my head, don't ask me why, was like to have sex in compare with 50 women. And then after I reached that, it was a more and more challenging goal to have with 100, because 100 was in my mind, it was utopic. So I thought, okay, for a normal guy, 100 it's like ridiculous. So
for normal guys out there, it's like average, I think 12 or 10.
I compared it sometimes with my friends and asked them, okay, how's your body count like? I want to know, okay, what's the, and it's like when I reached that, it was okay. I've never thought that that's achievable. Compared to before the text mastermind, it's a complete new life.
Because I remember you sent me every here and then like texts of your lay count, like a new girl. It was like sometimes it were like 3 a week or 4 a week.
I think. When we talk about that, I think one special was 3 in a row in 3 different days, 3 new ones. That was crazy. I think in this month it was 10 in a month, so that was at this time also a record for me. And it was crazy. So or like two different new girls at one day or something like that. So it's But now it's not so special anymore, like in days before. So I said, what's for me normal, for other guys it's like mind blowing,
Yeah, and I remember one story when I think it happened to me multiple times, but I remember one story that when you slept with a new girl, and right after she left your house, another one was coming over. Like I think you had to tidy up quickly, and you had already another date.
Right. Or I think 2 months ago it was like I met a girl. She was at my place, and then another girl called me, and I want her more than the other, and so I had to push her out that the other came. So
and those experiences you're talking about, like to again make it clear to the guys out there. How many dates are you going out with, or how many dates you have with a girl till you have sex?
In case, because my screening is now more on point than before, but when my screening is on point, it's first date. More second date, but in the normal ways, it's the first date.
So you would say like these 4 weeks were enough to forever change your online dating life, at least, and your dating life in general.
The 4 weeks, like when you're beginning from zero, that it was the beginning of the success.
The women you mentioned, how many of them do you regularly see? How many fuck buddies do you have?
At the moment, I think it's like 6, 7 women I meet in regular basis. Some in once a month, some at weekly.
So you basically would say this is the Playboy lifestyle you dreamt of, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I dreamt of it, but I don't know that it's possible. Yeah, it's like when you watch a movie, like I think or the series Californication. To be honest, in Californication, it's also a bit more extreme, but the idea of Californication and that lifestyle, it comes near.
Last but not least, the last question. Would you recommend, I know we heard the stories of yours, but again, to tell it guys out there, would you recommend my coaching services? If so, then why? And to whom?
I think that my success story is also the answer on this question, because for me, I was at 0 point of online games. So for these guys, I hugely recommend it. but also for guys which maybe they know what they are doing, but not like that they can achieve the results faster. I also would recommend it. What I appreciate that you are not, I have the impression that for you the results for the clients is important, and in comparison to the big companies, you're a number. You know, you're a number, you are paying number, but if you have success or not, they don't really care about it. And I had the feeling when in your mastermind that your focus is on quality, not on quantity. And after the mastermind, we also were in contact, and I had always the impression that it was important for you that you know how I'm doing and what I'm doing.
I thank you very much, and yeah, man, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, you too.